Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. It is raining today. And rain just started about noon. But I wanted to show you a couple things here first of all. This here is a propane tank refill adapter, okay? So basically what I can do with this here is I have a bunch of 1-pound tanks, and off of my 20-pound tanks or my 30-pound tanks, I can use this and refill the 1-pound tanks. Okay, so because I have like a small cooker that we use sometimes in the house, and I'll show you that when it's not wintertime we just use the wood stove. But so anyway, so I'm going to show you something else here too. I'm going to show you this. Okay, now what this is a beveled end, okay, and that is the female adapter to go onto the male end. So this was 3/8 by 3/8. What I needed was 3/8 by 1/2 inch. So I actually had to go back to town again today. I love doing that. It's so much fun. And get the right piece. And I'll show you what I did outside here. And everything is now wired up tight, no leaking. So let me put these back in here real quick. And it's going to be dark, so I apologize. And, okay, that can go there. All right. So we are running on the solar right now as well, but let me take you out over here and I'm going to show you what we had to do. So this piece here, that's the female end obviously onto the male end of that. I used the blue cement that they recommended for that, and then the gas line screws right into there, and now we're good to go, no leaks, and we are ready to rock. So you know, we do have hot water now. I'm going to stand up here out of the rain. Hold on a second. Okay, so we do have hot water now, and so that's a good thing. And I wanted that adapter just because I actually wanted to have that. I'm going to get another adapter for my big propane tank so that I can refill my smaller tanks, my 20 and 30 gallon tanks, off of the big tank if I need to. So I have the two tanks in there. I have obviously the tank for the cooker here, and I think I have 2 or 3 more propane tanks as well. Again, I'm always a big believer in, you know, rather have too many than not enough. And like I said, when things do go bad, and eventually they will, it's going to be nice to have. So today is obviously the 20th of January. I did watch the swearing in of Mr. Trump to be our next president, and I loved watching Obama squirm in his seat as Trump was giving his speech. And didn't you just love the reception that Hillary Clinton got? Heart-wrenching. Anyway, I mean, I don't know who you guys were for or against. You know, it's you know, I was never a huge fan of Hillary, never will be a huge fan of Hillary. So I'm actually glad she didn't win. So I don't care if she was going to be going up against Bozo the Clown. If Bozo the Clown won, I would have been happy, as long as it wasn't her. So I mean, I don't know where you guys stand on your politics, and I don't judge anybody. Anybody can, you know, root for whoever they want to. But you know, so anyway, so that was that, and so that was interesting today. And so I was helping my mom do a few things down at her place, because she is selling her place. I've already told you that. She actually has a buyer. She'll be closing, I think, on the 15th of February. So that is going to be that. And but like I said, here were the projects at home. So let me come back inside here. With the projects at home, you know, this here now is all set, good to go, ready to work. It does work, obviously, and we're all set. So we got the hot water, and so that's a good thing. You know, a couple things I wanted to talk about real quick. You know, it's funny. You know, you have a lot of you know, what I love, this is what I got to tell you guys, what I absolutely love about YouTube is when I ran into problems with this and I wasn't really quite sure what the problem was. I had a tremendous amount of feedback, and I wanted to thank you guys for that, because realistically, that's what it's all about. We all help each other, and we all learn from each other. So, hopefully, if somebody else sees how we did it, and then, okay, you did something wrong, and figure it out. I mean, I didn't realize that was a battery compartment. I really didn't. I mean, it's just I hadn't used it, and I hadn't used the other one in forever, so I had forgotten that it needed 2D batteries. And no, I did not read the instructions first. So, but then, like I said, and then all it was the water lines were screwed up, because these were marked the way that Tom had set them in there, but they were reversed. So, like I said, again, it's one of those things. You live and you learn, and so now we got it set up the right way, and it's good to go. And like I said, that's what it's really all about. It's just focusing on what you got to do, and asking for help when you need help, and that's what I love about the YouTube community, that everybody's there for each other, for support and help, and that's what it's really all about, minus the people that obviously are going to hate on you because they don't like you or whatnot, but that really doesn't matter, you can't feed into that. So now the other thing I did want to talk about, I had quite a few people say this, and so I'm definitely going to do this, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a separate hole in the wall here, and I'm going to feed, I'm going to cover the top of the unit and feed it off so that it vents right outside. Okay, so probably I'll put that a little bit higher so when the gas comes off, it can come up and go right out, boom, right out the wall. So thank you guys for that. And again, so there's another great example when I talked about going out through here, and they were talking about the heat and it wouldn't be good for the plastic fan. And so like I said, guys, you know what? I do listen. When something makes complete sense to me and I go, yep, you know what, they're right and I'm wrong, I will be the first to admit that. I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong. So I will be doing that to vent that off the proper way, so that it can vent right outside and we do not have any of the carbon monoxide in the house. So that is going to get done as well. Let's see, what else did I want to share with you guys? I'm trying to think here. I'm sorry. Like I said, that's what's going to happen there, and so that's going to be taken care of in that way, and everything's going to be good. But yeah, like I said, we just the support and the camaraderie and the working together. And as I've said numerous times, I am not an expert. I do not claim to be an expert pretty much at anything. So, except for maybe nursing. Not really an expert, but I'm pretty good. But the thing is, as far as trying to do these things, they got to get done. So, I'm trying to learn as I go for the most part. And yeah, okay, maybe not a lot of it's rocket science, but I'm learning as I go. And even with doing the crimps on these parts here, it's like the guy gave me the tool. He says, you know what you got to do with it? And I said, yep, because I did. I had saw my plumber, do these other bands up here. He had done those. So I got the things and I did what I had to do and made the adjustments. And, but like I said, you got to just, it's getting in there and getting your hands dirty is really what it's all about. And like I said, my biggest thing, what I would say to most people, learn from my mistakes. Please do, because it's like, I've made plenty. And like I said, I've showed you guys. I mean, it's like I am not perfect, and I don't claim to be. But if we can all learn from each other, that's great. And so if we can learn how to do it the right way, that's even better. So, it's funny that it comes down to 2D batteries and switching the water lines. And that was it, and it works fine. So crazy. But anyway, that's what's going on with that. Of course, I like to say it at the end of every video. Obviously, today is Friday, the 20th of January. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love every day. Very, very important. Let them know how you feel, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, and it really isn't. I just saw an article on Facebook, and it actually broke my heart. A woman was having some problems. She had 3 kids. The neighbors had 5 kids. And so she says, could you watch my kids? I need to go in and get some tests for the night. And she was like, fine. So she finds out she's got cancer. So, and that she's terminal. And so she asked the neighbor, "Will you take my kids? Be the legal guardian of my children?" And the woman said, "Absolutely, yes, I will." And the main reason the woman did it is because she grew up in an orphanage, and she did not want those kids to go into the foster care system and to be with strangers. And so she took those kids in as her own, and it was in Vegas, and the town ended up coming together and really helping the family out, which was awesome because somebody had wrote a letter saying that they needed help. But that just shows you that there's good people out there. And that's what it's really all about. There's so many more good people than negative or nasty or mean people looking to hurt people. So that's the biggest thing what it's all about. And remember, guys, it's one step at a time, it's one thing at a time, and one day at a time. And whatever your goals are going to be, you will reach them. And, here we go. Now we got hot water at the homestead. And like I said, I just got to get that vent in. And that's the last step of that, and we're good to go. So have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.